We're here from back to Another Simpsons review. If you followed and see the last one, go and check it out. And this episode is another good episode, and it is another slideshow, pretty much. And the family pretty much discuss about love and stuff, and Marge wondering if they're a bad example of how, with their love and stuff, talking about Homer and saying that they need to try to be more like more couples, pretty much, and saying about exactly like Homer pretty much drinking and eating hot dog and Maggie's kiddie pool and throwing that book in the fire and seeing some old Itchy and Scratchy stuff, which Marge is wondering if they've seen it many times, which, yeah, they pretty much saying that it's a new episode, not technically a new one, but adding new things, and she mentions Ren and Stimpy pretty much, and Marge is pretty much talking about a lot of things that do with Ren and Stimpy, and how do many people still talk about Ren and Stimpy. And then they start talking about talking about love pretty much, and showing flashbacks of the past episodes pretty much that we have seen. Like when Milhouse had his love, pretty much, and we saw that video. And then Lisa they're discussing about how love is everywhere. And cherished memories, Marge mentions, which, yeah, pretty much everything about Mo, prank calling Mo. And then Marge mentions, which Homer has a thought process like, and then she's wondering, like, but yeah, pretty much not exactly what she has in mind. And then she's talking about the time when she went out with the Jock in that season 1 episode, when Homer pretty much ruined her anniversary with that bowling ball, and pretty much her trying to bowl and Jock pretty much teaching her. Y'all know that episode. We pretty much see clips of it in this episode, which that was a pretty good episode, I can just say. Pretty much good episode. And Marge was saying of how it was glad that she went to those streets to help her stay with Homer. Which, yeah, Homer's all suck, and telling her that she better stay away with that Jock. And then having a thought process of what happened to Mindy when everybody was introduced to Mindy, and Homer obviously having that thought process. And yeah, that was a pretty good episode, which, again, was just the last season. And, of course, him making the right decision, pretty much. And Lisa talking about her love incident thing when she gave her Valentine's to Ralph, which Ralph obviously thinking that they like each other and stuff. Again, which y'all, again, seen that episode. Which, again, that was a good one, too. And Marge is wondering about why all of these seem to have bad kind of endings to these. And talking about Bart, if he's had one. Which, yeah, he did. When he had a crush on that new neighbor kid. Which, yeah, pretty much didn't have a good ending, which they all trying to think, and still trying to think exactly. And yeah, thinking about when Selma was married to Sideshow Bob, and yeah, thinking about when Grandpa Simpson and Marge's mom were dancing, and Mr. Burns pretty much taking the dance and about to get married to her, and Grandpa Simpson pretty much going out with her, and yeah, she's pretty much I mean, all of these stories didn't really end exactly what they were doing. And saying that, yeah, you can pretty much mess up with relationships, that, as Bart describes. And Lisa's saying that she will wait until that time when there's no rejection of a relationship. She looks at this magazine. And Homer describes a perfect story of something that describes perfect to him, of a good example of a marriage, which was when, of course, Marge, with her prom date, pretty much rejecting him pretty much, and going to Homer, picking up Homer when they were young, and Homer describing that once Marge stops his car, he's gonna hug her and kiss her and never gonna let her go. And yeah, Lisa saying that in their very first kiss too, and he says, and no, the last. And then of course the kids, pretty much not even in there, but they still kiss anyway at the end. A very sweet ending to this episode. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe if you don't. Respond to questions, don't see anything new, and let me know what y'all think. Catch y'all next one.